Yeah, we're doing it live right now. Hold on, let me fix the stupid. What is it? What is Timo called again, John? A Moogle?
I guess.
A Mogwai?
No, you're thinking.
Mogwai.
That's Final Fantasy is the Moogles.
A Mogwai's Gremlins. I know
Well, you
that
said
one.
Mogwai.
I know. That's what I know. I can't remember what it's called. But whatever. We're getting off topic, and we haven't even gotten on topic yet. We got cameras working. Wave on whoever has cameras working. All right.
I'm waving.
I
You
don't
can't see
have
me.
one. Sorry.
You don't plan on getting one either, do you?
Yes.
You should
That's
like
the
draw
dream.
yourself in a stick figure and just stick that on there.
What's up there now?
A Vi's face.
Oh.
I mean that works.
I mean, close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dead enough inside. Anyway.
Oh, all right. We're getting emo with it.
I'm taking it right.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Lurlay's turning into a robot. Oh, is that just me?
Possibly.
Twitch is updating on her or something. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Well, that'll cause some problems. Anyway, a summary of last time. They investigated the glassworks. They beat the shit out of a bunch of goblins. Arkrag commissioned spiked gauntlets. Vi creeped out the blacksmith with her reading. They killed a bunch of goblins. They chased Suto down into the basement. And this is where we need to make a quick retcon, because if you were watching last week, I was exhausted at the point that we made it down here, and I forgot about an entire thing that was supposed to happen. I see you moving around over there, Lurley. I see you messing with stuff. I can see you now. So I know when you're messing with other things. I don't really. It's fine, though.
I'm trying to get it fixed.
Okay. Well, anyway, what we were going to retcon. I hate this blue bar that's underneath my name as I'm talking. I don't. Can I get rid of it? I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, and it's drawing my eye. Anyway. I don't have a green screen. I feel like I should put that up. The retcon we needed. What are you waving about? What are you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, do you guys want to do like a quick introduction on who you are again? Just your class, so people that are come in for the first time kind of can figure out what's going on. Starting from left to right now. I guess it's an L shape now, so Lurley, you're up first now.
Oh God. Okay. I am Learley. I am a shadow puppeteer bard. A Wayang.
Arkrag. Don't just smile at me.
I'm Arkrag. I'm a bugbear arcanist, specialty blade adept.
I'm Belir. I'm a half-elf shaman.
I'm Vi. I am a drow oracle.
Urkel. All right, family matters.
Urkel. Steve. I am Steve Urkel, guys.
All right. So what we needed to retcon last session was that this tunnel that you guys are in, you ran along a tunnel that was probably about 1,000 feet, and I just completely neglected to mention it because I was so tired. And there was also a branch, a little branch. One went one way, one the other. The one that you guys went down because I didn't give you the option was looks like it was formerly bricked up and had been caved in. And now it had been opened up, allowing you to go in. The other option, which Arkrag, you would have been able to track the scent of Suto's cologne, was where Suto went. So I'd assume you actually would have gone in there instead of coming straight into here. There were Thessalonian runes on the inside of that place, so I figure you still would end up in this situation. It's just you would have actually chased Suto down another tunnel before getting to this point. So we can actually just go back to that if you'd like to do that.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm cool with that.
Because that was honestly just me being really tired because I'd been up too long and I didn't have enough to drink.
I look at everybody. I'll say, as much as this interests me to find one of these sins spawned here, I may have made a mistake in tracking our friend. He's back down the other tunnel. Let's go.
He screwed up. He did, not me. Yes, the scent was a false lead. Now you've had to run back. There is no map for this one. This is just an off the grid encounter.
We're going off the grid, guys.
Going off the grid.
Oh man. The government can't find us.
No, they can find you. The government can always find you. I appreciate that, but I disagree wholeheartedly. It's only back about 45, 50 feet, and then you're back at the branch. Like I said, it's like it just splits off like this. It seems like it was mostly built to be this tunnel right here, and then this other one just had been walled off entirely, and then the wall had caved in. Drinking some Bohangles. I assume it's tea.
Yes, it is, and we should see if they'll sponsor us.
Bohangles will not be sponsoring this stream. Yet. We'll get there.
Bojangles and bugbears, baby.
See, that's all right. I'll send him.
That's good.
Write it down, Lurley. Write it down.
Our sketch of the bugbear holding a Bojangles cup.
All right. Yes. Write it down. We'll send. We need to send it to. We need to send that to the marketing department of Bojangles. All right. Anyway.
Hey, I've been helping Snickle Socks with his to get Arby's to notice. We can get Bojangles.
All right.
All right.
Anyway. The main tunnel. Balir, give me a knowledge local.
Knowledge local.
Yeah, that's your thing, right? You're good at that.
Oh, yes. I was just trying to waste time while I found it.
All right, yes, you know this. There were rumors going around a few years back that this was actually a smuggler's tunnel that the Kaijitsu family was using in order to smuggle. You're not sure what exactly, but they were using the glassworks as a front, and they were smuggling something. So this is the smuggler's tunnel they were using. It heads out to the water, and as you go down the tunnel, your memory is proven correct, as there is a little inlet that is still inside of a cave, and there is a boat, and then there's clearly a space for another boat to be tied that has left.
Filled with crack pipes.
Not filled with crack pipes, no.
Can we like see out in the water?
Yes, you can see out in there. It is dark now outside though, so you actually can't see shit. You don't see anything. You have no dark vision.
I see everything.
You see some water.
No.
I see water.
So
Hey guys, there's water.
it appears that
Anybody use this boat?
Suto had an escape ready to go. It actually seems like that he was probably going to be leaving before it ever happened, because he got down here and out pretty quickly.
Well,
So Suto is missing in action.
Our
Sniff
quarry
around.
has disappeared. Perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Maybe he's hiding.
Crag, you can sniff around if you want.
I'm going to.
Ugh.
I'd like to look around with my eyes.
All right, give me a perception. Balir, are you gonna look too with your blind eyes?
I'm gonna check the boat that's currently still here. Yes. Let me dig around in it.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to give a perception check or a survival check?
1 second. There's a baby crying. I will be right back.
Oh,
It's a perception.
Oh no!
Perception.
see that perception.
I got a 16. Well, 15, sorry.
A 16 if you're optimistic.
Does
I didn't
anyone-
roll very well either.
I can't roll for anything else, but damn, if I gotta find something or open a door.
What exactly is this place? Why are we in this cave, and why is it under the glassworks?
It's probably the smuggling tunnel the family used. I always heard about it, but nobody actually believed that was, a thing.
What did they smuggle?
Glass?
All right.
It's a smuggler's cave. Could there possibly be secret doors or passageways through here?
Could be anything. You never know. It's a tricky family.
As to why we're here, you said your nose said this was the way the man went. Perhaps it led us astray?
That's possible. Wouldn't be the first time. I lean in and see what Belir smells like to make sure I'm not tracking the wrong person.
I don't smell that elfish. You can take a step back there.
You smell terrible compared to that other guy.
Thank you.
Yo.
Not that posh.
By the way, what does everybody smell like in here? Because I would have already smelled Joel good being this close to you.
It's a good. I've honestly never thought about what my character would smell like.
My character would probably smell like a mixture of grass and hay.
That's a weird. Does glass have a smell?
Grass.
Oh, grass.
It
What
smells
the
like glass.
It smells like glass.
I smell glass in here. My character smells strongly of salty sea air and sage.
I can see that.
Personally, it probably smell like various, alchemical, God knows what,
Crystal
and
meth.
slight hint of weasel.
Okay.
I sniff over it. They're like, you smell like incense and curry. A very strange mixture.
It's curry incense.
Like a opium den.
Did anybody ever tell you curry smells faintly of body odor?
I don't really care what it smells like. It's quite tasty.
You don't smell anything odd, Arkrag, other than you expect to smell the scent of goblin at this point, and there's definitely some goblin stank floating around, and Suto's cologne, which is fading, and Belir and Vi, you're both looking around. I guess Belir, you're specifically looking at the boat. I mean, there's standard boat stuff. It looks like a fishing pole. Like maybe some guy has to sit in here for a long time because he's just got a fishing pole, keep himself entertained, I guess.
Alright.
But I mean, there's nothing particularly fancy in there. Vi, you don't really find anything either. It's just it's a mostly empty place. Belir, you do know with that knowledge local that the smuggling kind of stopped.
Okay.
You don't remember why. And by you don't remember, I mean it was never really public knowledge why the smuggling stopped, because it wasn't public knowledge that the smuggling was happening.
Contraband just became harder to find.
Yep. Is
Do you think,
a good assumption.
by any chance, that he might have taken one of the boats out?
Yeah, that's probably what you're
Yeah.
assuming.
Anyone know how to row a boat?
I got arms.
Gently down the stream?
Should we go after him?
Man, Lurley and Arkrag are yelling about something.
The sound coming out of her keyboard or out of her computer. I told her she needs a headset. But I could possibly row a boat. I have been sailing a few times in my life. Not particularly great at it, but I'm not necessarily terrible either.
Are we quite sure that he went this way?
I mean,
My
unless he went
nose.
past
There is
us.
a boat missing. I mean, where else could the boat have gone?
It's a submarine.
Maybe
That
the
would
boat's
be
got
good.
wings.
Give chase or go back to the tunnel.
Well, what does the tunnel have to offer?
Ancient
suppose
knowledge,
we-
sin
Ooh,
demons,
ancient knowledge,
plenty
yes.
of things.
I suppose, we can always revisit the tunnels later if we are sure that this gentleman went this way, I'd hate to see him get away after what he did to his sister.
All right, get in this boat.
Let's go.
We're on a boat, y'all. We on a boat. Oh, wait there.
John, give me high or low.
Always go low.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
with that.
No, it's fine. Who's gonna row the boat?
I'll surely try.
All right, you taking 10 on it? I assume. Okay, yeah. Just getting really into rowing that boat, and you're making some progress. And like I said, it's a big cave. By a big cave, I mean it's a pretty small cave. It's a decent cave. It's not bad, but it's got a nice little opening. You could probably fit 2 boats in it through it at the same time if you really got them close together. And you get out, and you are now just kind of at the edge of the ocean. It's got the waves are. Oh, wait! I've got some wave noises for you.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna take a sniff around and see if I can catch his scent again, pick back up on his trail maybe.
And I'll just look around on the horizon.
You want a perception roll or?
Yeah, perception. Yeah. It's always unless survival's better, it's your call.
That's a 18.
An 18 when using scent. Jesus. You get it is to your immediate left when you come out. He kind of went that way. Can't see shit today. Well, you are just looking across a horizon, hoping to spot something. Just-
He went. I look at everybody. I say he went that way.
You're rowing.
I'm just warning you. I keep on rowing.
It does get a bit choppier as you get out. Tide's coming in, so the waves are a little bit angrier. And you continue on a little bit. And Vi, give me another perception. And everybody who can see more than 5 feet in front of their face. So basically everyone but Belir, give me a perception roll.
Today's a
Wow.
bad day to announce my horrible fear of the ocean.
I haven't rolled above a 6 this entire time.
Lurley, you spot right along the ridgeline what looks like a boat that has pushed up against it. Looks like the waves have pushed it up against there, and you see a guy climbing up the side of the cliff.
I point over and go,
Look, over there. Is that him?
how far away is he?
Belir, the waves are getting pretty bad, actually. You're rocking and rolling a little bit.
Can I tell if that's him?
Once she points it out, yeah, you can like it's probably him. I mean, there's not many other people on a boat in this situation climbing up a cliff where you're looking. You would
Can I-
assume.
Aim my bow at him and attempt to shoot him.
Yeah, if you want. You're gonna take -2 because of the distance, but yeah.
That's fine.
Literally, Vi with absolutely no. Is that him? Probably. An 11. He's climbing. He doesn't get his dex. He's he's flat-footed. He doesn't see it coming. Yeah. That's gonna hit him. You just.
All right.
And he's and looks back and sees you. Belir, what was that?
Was it right in the meat?
Yeah, it goes like right in his ass cheek, just grazes it. Just, my ass! He turns and looks at you, and he just starts crawling up faster. And we're gonna need to make him roll that climb check because he is a bit flustered.
I'm a reload.
He's okay. Making it up to the top. Alright, anybody else got a crossbow or any ranged weapons and can see?
No.
Craig, I assume you're just rowing towards it, right?
I'm continuing to row that way. I have no ranged weaponry.
Yeah. Yep, the 13 does hit him. He's just gonna get fucking beat to shit while trying to climb a cliff.
Poor man.
Look, an arrow to the knee.
Oh no, this isn't Skyrim. Oh, and he gets grazed in the ass and falls. It just boom hits a rock on the way down. Boom hits another rock and then splashes right into the water.
I think he might be dead, guys. Can I do like a knowledge, like something to determine? whether
You
or
can
not
do
he
a
would
heal
survive?
check.
Okay, let's see if he would survive that fall.
It's theoretically possible that he could have survived the fall.
Hey guys, he might have lived. Someone should go get him.
I mean, Arkrag's
swim very well.
Arkrag's just rowing away, right? Happily rowing.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna,
Swim.
in the sake of time, you get there, and you can see him clearly like hanging onto a rock. His other arm is broken at the shoulder and at the elbow, and is just twisted around the other way. And he's just running on. Help!
You just ruined this man's life.
He attacked the town. He deserved it.
I'm gonna cast light on the
Right.
fishing rod.
Okay.
And stick it in the corner so I can see.
All right. There's now a glowing fishing rod. There's a little holster for it too. Just
Oh, perfect.
it's a little John boat.
Is this the middle of the night or something?
Yeah, it's middle of the night, pitch black.
Oh,
You guys went in
cool.
at dusk, so it's completely pitch black, and he's just laying there. Ah! Is anybody gonna help him, or is everyone just looking
Yeah,
at him?
drag his ass onto this boat.
yeah. I'll help drag him on the boat. I'll probably, hinder more than help, but
Careful. He punches like a freaking rhinoceros.
Remember, one of his arms is normally it goes this way. Is that way now? It's just kind of lolling around, and it's busted at the shoulder. You see, like his shoulders popped up.
You can use it like a flail now.
Yes.
oh my god.
I'm just gonna keep my crossbow trained on him, not saying a word.
He seems to be barely conscious, but is still alive. Pretty impressive that he survived that fall. That was probably about 45 feet. So he's all right. All right. I mean, he's hurting real bad, and he's just sitting there looking at you. He's just.
We should
you
probably
have to
take
save
him
his-
out of this choppy water.
Yes, the boat is rocking a little bit. You want to head back into the cave?
Yeah. We will drag him up in the boat, I guess, and
Yeah.
haul him back to the cave.
All right. We can haul ass back to the cave. First, like,
Would it be
What?
heal to patch him up real quick on our way back?
yeah. Or are you trying to like set bones? Or are you just trying to make him stop bleeding to death?
Make him stop bleeding to death.
Okay, you're good. Go ahead and roll it then. Oh yeah, he's all right. If you'd like to pop that shoulder back into place, you can.
No.
Okay, leave it dislocated. All right. No, you get back.
Permanent nerve damage.
You get back into the cave, and he's just laying there in the boat looking at you. Did you at least put his arm in a sling, or is it still just dangling?
No, it's dangling.
Oh God! All right,
It's just not bleeding.
all right. Yeah, the bone is popping through the skin, but you did wrap it up a little bit.
Can I do like a diplomacy check to like calm him down?
He's completely calm. He is just staring at you with his face contorted in pain.
He's calm?
He's very calm, actually. Yes,
Oh.
he's not like freaking out. He's just clearly in a lot of pain.
You gonna tell us why you did what you did here?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Why not?
Hmm. It's like I imagine Arkrag has got that exact look on his face right there. He just looks somewhat disappointed.
Can you speak?
Mm-hmm.
Why won't you?
I don't wanna.
Grab him by
You wanna
the.
speak more after our frag here breaks your ankles?
Arkrag, you grab him by the arm. He leans over and vomits. What was that, Arkrag? I'm sorry.
Speak now.
No! No! And he kind of again.
I can continue this all night long.
I can't.
Why did you tie your sister up? And what are you doing with all these goblins here?
My sister's supposed to come with me, but she decided not to and got feisty, and the goblins beat the shit out of her. I stopped them
And
from
you
killing
let
her.
them?
I stopped them from killing her.
But she's tied up and bloody in the back room. How's that supposed to make that any better?
She's not dead in the room. He's just laying there with his arm busted. Actually, it's more like this is his.
And why did you try to kill us?
I mean, we're
Punch
kind
the
of
shit out of him.
Alright, just like go. His eyes kind of go get stars in him a little bit. He's like, what? What was that?
Why did you try to kill us?
It wasn't anything personal. I was trying to kill everybody.
Why?
Why not?
You insane?
No, I'm pretty sure I have a concussion.
How many fingers am I holding up? I hold up 3.
It's pretty dark.
No, there's a light.
Oh. Well,
no.
that's pretty bad then.
Can I
Can I
attempt
sense
like,
motive
a
on
heal?
him to tell how much is bullshit and how much is real?
Oh yeah,
him?
go ahead. Go ahead. You can sense motive for sure.
I look at Learley, and while she's doing that, I say,
He may have a concussion, Lurley.
I look at Learley and I say, you're a bard, right?
Yes.
You don't have any special magics that can extract information out of a person or make them more susceptible to telling us things?
Possibly, but I prefer to resort to such methods only when necessary.
Oh, okay. So I twist his arm even harder. And I say, tell us what you know and why you have done this.
Intimidate? Okay. I actually have it down here. Okay. He vomits a little bit again because you're twisting his arm, and it's pretty bad, man. Why you gotta be like this? Anyway.
As soon as his attention comes back up, I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna do my hideous Fey aspect, and I'm gonna go,
Tell us what we want to know!
Okay.
Got two really ugly people staring, screaming at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good cop and say, just tell us, man. It doesn't have to be hard.
Nawalia made me do it.
Who?
He's kind of like, she's the one running the stuff here. She was helping me plan the things. But it's Parasmus that's running the tribes, so it's probably more his fault than anyone else.
What does he have over you that made you do this?
Nothing. I just hated my dad and wanted to see everything he has burn. And then they would, I'd get to be in their organization.
And the thought didn't cross your mind that townsfolk will be hurt during this process?
Oh, I don't care.
You don't care about your own people?
No, not at all.
So it's the old story of a grab for power gone wrong.
I mean, it was going pretty right up until, I just fell off the wall here.
You're welcome, by the way.
He just
We
looks
could have let you drown.
He looks at you angrily. He's like, that's all you're getting out of me. I don't even, whatever. And he's like, trying to put on a brave face, but you can clearly see that he's really just breaking out in a horrible sweat from the agonizing pain that he's constantly in.
Would you like to see your future?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Damn.
You want to swim in the ocean with 2 broken arms? Or you want to tell us some more.
Belir, you recognize the name Nualia, Nualia. You recognize that name, Belir, by the way. That is the daughter of that supposedly died in the cathedral fire 5 years ago.
So, Nuala is alive. That's what you're saying. The big takeaway here.
I guess, yeah. She is an Azimir, by the way, Belir. You would know that because you lived there.
Oh, yes.
Yep, and that she is also the daughter of the person, the corpse that was taken away. That was her dad.
Mm.
Gotcha.
He's just sitting there now.
Well, if he's not gonna tell us anymore, I suggest we carry him back up, put him in the prison cell, and then we can continue our investigation down here and see what these filthy goblins were up to.
Or we can go see if we can find more sin spawn and just feed them to them.
That's an idea. No. We should take him to the prison. What am I talking about?
Everybody give your evilness is coming through, April. Everybody sees this. He's trying to be stealthy, but his arm kind of stops. He's like, and he's trying to pull a dagger out of his back pocket, out of like the back of his shirt. There, it's hidden away, trying to
Can I
sleight of
just
hand it.
Step on his arm.
Yeah, you can.
Jank arm. Okay, I want to do that.
Alright. He might be a scumbag, but I think that's enough. We should just, I think we should just tie him up, search those caves. You know.
I'm gonna
He'll
cast
do that
detect
in a while.
magic to make sure he doesn't have anything on him that could be beneficial to us.
Okay.
You still have that rope, don't you?
I still have the rope, but I don't think we should leave him tied here. We don't know that all the goblins are gone. What if they just come and let him go? He needs to be secured somewhere. Well, secure.
We could always completely disrobe him, tie him up naked, flip a boat on top of him. You know,
Like goblins will care.
they won't necessarily find him.
I don't see what the rush is. I think it'd be safer to take him to the prison.
As long as we can come back here and study this other cave.
I
That's
don't
all.
know why we
Of
would.
course.
Well,
Wait, whose plan did he say it was?
Nualia and Barasimus was the one leading the tribe. But you all guys already knew that information anyway. Barasimus.
Alright.
But you cast detect magic. He's wearing a ring. That's magic. He also has another magic items in his little bag because nobody searched him really.
I'm going to reach down and snatch the ring off his finger and his bag.
He's gonna go try to grab you as you do that, and he's got
I'm gonna smile at him.
He's got pretty big ass penalties for that. Does a 15 just grab you? That's it. He's just.
15, and my CMD is a 16, if that makes a difference.
No, he just swat him away.
I'll take that ring and your bag, boy.
And your little dog, too.
We'll check this out later. I pocket the ring and I put the bag in my backpack. And now you're going to jail.
Let me steal your stuff and then arrest you.
Surrender your stolen goods.
One thing you would notice about R. Craig right now is when he's pulling the ring off the guy's finger, he's like staring at it like almost twinkle-eyed. He's like, he seems to really like shiny things.
I'm just looking very concerned at this bugbear stealing this man's stuff. Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
What is it to do like a pat down?
It's perception, I believe, with a +4 bonus. I believe that's how that works. I can't, or a sleight of hand. A sleight of hand to pat down because you're countering their sleight of hand. Is something like that. I can't remember. You take your pick, either one. You get a +4 bonus to it because it's easier to pat than it is to hide.
I mean, I'd rather do perception.
Okay, whatever works better.
And I reply to Vi. I say, he's merely paying us for the inconvenience that he caused.
I see. So be it.
So you two, while you two are talking, Belir, give me your perception roll. You do notice that. Okay, yeah. As you're sitting there, kind of just like patting him down, you notice that blood's starting to trickle out the side of his mouth.
Yeah.
And he's just looking at you.
What you got in there? Well, open up. I'm just gonna like kind of slap him on the side of the face, like hey. Try to pry his jaw open.
You pry his jaw open?
Yeah, try to.
It looks like he's tried to bite his tongue off.
Whoa!
And his mouth is just filled to bursting with blood.
I'm gonna shove a rag in his mouth. Stop that. Gotta have you able to talk for,
Vi and Arkrag, as you're finishing up your conversation there, you turn and see Belir just jamming a rag into his mouth.
Like, whoa, what?
He's trying to chew his tongue off.
Did he?
Hey, look at the teeth marks. Pull the rag out again. Look at that.
Yeah, there's teeth marks.
Rag goes back in.
Okay. So he's really trying to off himself at this point.
He's trying to commit suicide, is what you're saying?
Yeah, he's trying to find a way to do it. He wasn't sure as hell wasn't trying to fight you with the dagger he was pulling out.
I'd like to cast Detect Poison to see if maybe he's got anything to poison himself with.
Okay. You don't find... There's no poison you can detect. Unless anybody in the party's got any poison.
I'll die.
So yeah, he's just sitting there. He's just kind of given up at this point. He's got nothing left. He tried to stab himself. He stopped him. Tried to bite his tongue off. He stopped him. Well, this is short of rolling out of the boat. I can't think of anything else he can do at this point.
Are all of his weapons taken?
Yeah, Arkrag. I mean, his bow was gone. So that probably fell off when he fell off the cliff.
Yeah, I especially think we should take him to the jail now if he's trying this hard to kill himself.
Got some information.
He has to know something.
He'll spit something out when, and the Inquisitors show up.
That's right.
Do you think Shalalu's back by now?
It's been a day and a half, and she was supposed to be gone for several days.
Yeah, let's just take him back to the jail. We'll keep him there for safekeeping.
Finally, sense has been achieved.
All right. Well, I assume you bind him up and drag him out. You don't have to do all of it. You get to the he just goes limp, and you just kind of drag him along, and you make it back to the jail. And there's just one of the guards in there, and he's looking. What? Is that Suto? What did you do to Suto?
Apparently he's
The better
behind
question,
everything.
what did Suto do to himself?
He broke his own arm and dislocated his shoulder.
The rocks did that.
Metaphorically, yes.
We assisted the rocks in doing that.
He's right,
And gravity.
He fell on some rocks.
Oh, yeah.
More than deserved. His actions took him down a course, and here is where he landed.
His actions took him to some rocks, is what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
he tried to burn down your town, dude.
Suto?
Yeah.
He's in partnership with the goblins. He may well have been who let them in.
Just need to talk to Amiko. She can tell you more about it.
What? Did Amiko fall on some rocks too?
Says that Learlight is gonna Learlight will nudge him in the side and go,
What?
Let's just leave Amiko out of this. She had nothing to do with it other than being related to this one.
Oh.
She's also...
What, Billy?
She's also the only other one other than the 4 strangers who knows what's going on.
You're not a stranger.
Oh, no. I'm a criminal.
That is okay. Fair point. Fair enough.
Would I still be a stranger?
Not really, but
I look at the guard. I say, long story short, this one here was responsible for letting the goblins in. We found him at the glassworks with a bunch of goblins, whom we have killed, mostly. And then we captured him. Yes,
We'll
mostly.
go back. We'll finish up.
Supposedly, he is allied with the goblin clans and somebody named Nualia.
Walia. She died like 6 years ago.
Apparently not.
According to him.
He tried to bite his own tongue off, so he couldn't tell anybody anything else.
The guard just looks at Suto like that. He's got clearly like a rag, and I was like, there's my old bloody rag. So I was like dripping.
He's suicidal. I highly suggest that you strip him of all clothes and hang him upside down in the jail cell by his feet.
I'm pretty sure that would kill him.
Well, I mean,
In fact, I'm almost certain that would kill him eventually.
Do whatever it takes to keep him alive.
Fair enough. I'll call somebody to fix him up. At least we can chain him up. All
Be
right.
careful.
No.
He's stronger than he looks.
He looks at Suto on the floor.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
Not underestimate.
He's so peaceful.
Go.
Oh, I'm not gonna let him go, but I don't think he's gonna be trying to go anywhere. Yeah, he's so peaceful. Poor Suto. And by poor Suto, I mean, you son of a bitch, you got what you deserve.
he punched me and shot me with an arrow.
You look okay.
I feel great.
He drags. He's kind of grabs Suto by his legs and kind of pulls him into the cell, and just kind of leaves him there. And just shuts the thing and locks it. I'll keep an eye on him. Let me poke my head upstairs and grab somebody. Send a runner, get some help. Do you sit here for just a second? Just a second. Literally like 30 seconds. Let me run upstairs real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, he runs upstairs. Two guys come downstairs. One of them runs out the door. He's like, "Okay, cool, thanks. That's all I needed." He's like, "I got it from here, guys."
Thank you. We're gonna go continue to investigate the glassworks. We found some. There's still some goblins that need to be taken care of, and some other matters of import. And I look at everybody in the party.
Mostly goblins. Don't worry.
I'm worried. I'm very
You
worried.
should.
He makes
Be
that.
in the papers next week.
What? What does that mean? I don't like what you're I don't like what you're telling me, and I don't like how you're telling me. So, have a good day, guys.
Oh, we will.
Well, good night, I guess. Anyway, are you gonna head back to the glassworks tonight?
Do we need to?
I think we should rest, maybe.
Well, I was gonna say
Question.
we
Meta
leveled
question.
up, so everything's reset. 'cause
But
we
we
had
still
20.
suffer from
So he said that we
exhaustion.
No, he said that we instant refresh like the Mario level up. Bloop bloop bloop.
Yeah, everybody's full health again. They got all of your shit back.
We also did just fight. I imagine we'll be a little tired.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little tired. If you stay up the entire night, then yeah, you're gonna be exhausted at the end of the night. But I mean, you're okay for now.
Let's finish up. Let's power through it, guys.
Would you rather just go in there and clear out the goblins first?
Peace
Then we
of
can
mind.
save the cave investigation for tomorrow, maybe.
I like
We
that
can-
idea.
I said we see if there's any goblins left. I'd say so. You could call.
Okay. We'll head back out to that area then. Okay.
No.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Bing, 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 bing. It's Lavender Town music again. I'm going to move you all back into the main entrance. I assume this is the one you're going to go through. Why don't you move yourself? There you go. There you go. Okay. It's free movement. Let me get my overlay so I can see what the hell you guys can see. Okay. I see what you guys can see now. So if you want to, if you're just literally looking around for goblins, is all you're doing? Because we don't need to necessarily use the map to do that. If you're going to look around for goblins.
We're gonna search the entire place.
Yeah, I would look for goblins and anything else of use or value.
You're gonna rob the place.
What is this?
Like open money cabinet.
This could be interesting.
What is
that?
this?
Let me turn off my thing so I can actually see what that is. That's some goop.
Oh man, that's some goop. Okay, can I do like a knowledge roll to see what
Yeah,
what it is?
it's some. It's related to making glass. It's like some kind of chemical mix.
Ew. Get that away from
That's
me.
goop.
That science shit out of here. I am religious. I don't believe in science.
Oh god.
Let's go.
Without saying anything, Learlay would go to each of these bodies and kind of drag them so that they were laid out neatly. And I guess using the rugs would just cover them as a show of respect as she went. And
Okay.
if she saw anything, that caught her eye, she may look.
Are you gonna rob the dead while you're treating them with respect?
Depends on what the hell they have.
I'd like to go through this door.
They are glass workers. They don't have a lot. I mean, isn't that door open? If you
Oh,
can see
shoot.
through it, it's open.
Oh shoot! Hey, it's a little gobbo.
Oh no, actually, there's not.
Just kidding. Oh,
There's
oh.
not. Remember that thing was there several hours ago. You guys going down into the. You guys going down into the tunnel, and Arkrag pulls a strange device from his pocket and puts it up to his head. Anyway, no, it was probably at least an hour and a half ago that you guys went down to the basement. So you want to go through that one?
Yeah.
Boom.
Another tunnel.
Ooh, what's in this room?
That looks to be where they were setting up some food, and it's all been smashed to shit.
Oh. Is there really no food left?
I mean, there's some, but do you want to eat goblin food? Like, the goblins might have been, like, shitting on and rolling all in like a dog?
No.
Best kind of food. Pre-season.
Alright, gonna keep on going.
Craig, where are you going? What are you doing? Talking on your Thessalonian cell phone?
No, it was a wrong number. Well, if they're exploring down there, I guess I'm going to go with them, but I would hope we'd explore there after we search this whole place. Where's the leader?
They're all on the same floor. This is the same floor.
Oh,
No one went down.
okay. I thought you said that we went down into the tunnels. I was on the phone. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to explore the entirety of this glassworks. Make sure there's no goblins.
Okay.
Arkrag, I'm following your nose.
I'd like to go into this room.
Okay, well, we can skip ahead of this, and I can tell you that since it's been an hour and a half, there ain't shit here. The entire place is wrecked. Clearly, goblins have gone through everything, but there's no sign of goblins anymore. It's just, like, there's not even a scent left of them, other than the residual stink of just goblins being in here.
Are the bodies still here?
Yeah, bodies are still there. No one came to clean them up or anything. No one else knows that anything's wrong here. You pushed the citizens away. You told them you'd handle it.
I think we handled it well.
Yeah.
What's in here?
Oh my god. We're moving beyond it. We're moving past it.
Alright,
Just
alright.
like a general perception. We're on the west side of the map.
Get in the lava.
Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye.
Okay,
Just
what
gone.
was that? The west side? What?
Yes.
We've gone through it.
We're
There's-
in all these little rooms.
Yeah, it's all been smashed. I'm just going to say you've looked through the whole building. Because like I said, it's been an hour and a half. They ain't hanging around anymore. If you'd like to go through all the rooms, you can, but if you're looking for stuff to steal, then that's a different thing. But if you're looking for goblins, you ain't finding any goblins.
I want to just look for magical items.
There's none in a glassworks shop.
Oh. You never know.
Imagine.
When I notice there's no goblins left besides the dead bodies, I just toss them in the burning flames.
Oh, that smells
Rusty
just
dragon.
fantastic.
Well, so rest for the night since it seems to be clear and hit the tunnels in the morning.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
Okay.
Wise plan.
Gonna head back to the Rusty Dragon then, I guess.
I'm gonna head back to my people and ask a few quick favors.
Here,
I'll catch y'all back here in the morning at sunrise.
See you then, Blair. I wonder if Amico's back.
probably everybody just got blinded again. You get back to the Rusty Dragon, and the what was her name? I wrote it down. What was her name? Hobag.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, the bag. Bathilda? Matilda? That's a movie.
Bathenna.
Bathenna, thank you.
Bathenna.
Yeah, Bathenna. She's running the show now. It's getting to be about midnight, so it's starting to wind down. And she sees you. She runs over. She says, "Thank you so much. She just got home not too long ago. She's up. I put her up in bed, and the doctor came to see her. She's got her treated. She's nothing too bad. She's got some swelling that's gonna have to go down. Her face has got a cut on it or two, but I mean it's not too bad. Nothing that won't get better. Thank you so much again."
We found her when we did. Her brother did her very poorly.
Yeah, I heard it's already kind of spreading around that you guys got him. You put him in prison. Thank you so much. I never liked him anyway. He always creeped me out.
I don't know
Why?
how I feel that it's so widespread knowledge that he's there. It seems he's up to no good on all kinds of deep levels.
Yeah, he's always been a bit of a prick. He tried to take over his dad's business. It didn't work out until he ran off to Magnamar trying to start his own thing, and that didn't work out. And he just keeps coming back to start shit. So I'm really not surprised. I guess this is kind of a step up. Attacking the entire town is a bit more severe than just being an ass.
What a drama queen.
Exactly.
Talking about him.
Did you see his dad when he came in here starting all that shit?
Yeah.
That whole family's like that.
The whole family, even Aniko?
Oh yes.
Really?
She's usually more entertaining and nicer about it, but she'll start some drama.
Oh, tell me, girl.
Like you come hang out in the kitchen every now and then. You'll hear. You'll see.
All right. Keep that in mind. Hey, if you ever want your fortune told, just let me know.
I'm gonna go work. I got work to do. Thank you though.
You're welcome.
I'm going to head up to my room.
Okay, would you like me to bring you some food up?
That would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll bring you a big old steak.
No rats. No rats.
No rats. No.
As he says this, I just kind of chuckle and go,
Yes, if you don't mind, that'd be great for me as well. No rats, tasty food, but not as much as you take him.
I would hope you don't eat as much as him, because I feel like he would eat about as much as you weigh.
Well, that can be quite a bit.
I say, hey, what happened to Foxglove?
I think he went to Magnamar. He had, he's doing some kind of negotiation for some kind of new trade here or something. I'm not really sure what it is.
How much longer will he be gone?
He's supposed to be back any day now. He wasn't going to be gone long. He's been talking to the city council about opening up a new building.
Oh, what kind of building?
I don't really know. I want to say it's like a shop to that's gonna an outfitter shop. Is that what it is? Is the people that are out scouting? He's going to be supplying them. I think that's what he's going for.
Okay.
Ever since the general store kind of downsized a little bit a couple years back, there's kind of been a market that's open, so I guess he's trying to cash in on that while he can.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna do the same thing everyone else is doing. I'm gonna hit the hay, but I'd like some food delivered to my room, if that's okay.
Okay. I'll bring you up something nice.
Thank you, surprise me.
Okay. Belir, you are at your camp. What are you looking for favor-wise?
I was gonna find the main lady or man. I don't know, is it matriarch, patriarch? What are we looking at here? I don't know.
I mean, there's two people that run it. They're it's a family thing, so it's like it's a husband and wife that run the thing here. So you could talk either one of them, either honestly.
Well, I was gonna try to find them. Pretty much tell them everything that's happened so far.
All right.
Smuggler's Tunnel. And
Belir! So good to see you!
I didn't die this time.
You smell like salt. Did you go to the ocean?
Oh yes.
I thought you were terrified of the ocean.
I hate the ocean. It was awful. I saw a man fall into the ocean. Never
Oh.
going back there.
Giuseppe's so proud of you for going.
It'll never happen again. I can assure you that.
Well, at least you went once, right? What you need from me?
I just need somebody to watch over. What's the guy's name that's in the prison?
That is Suto.
Suto. You know him.
Oh, yeah, son of a bitch.
Turns out he was the one that caught all the goblins.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not surprised. Okay, yes.
He has a broken arm. He's in prison,
Okay.
but I don't put it past him to try to escape. So, if we could get a couple eyes.
You want him to have accident?
No.
Oh,
I want
oh.
to keep him from having any accidents. One, because he needs to talk. Two, his legs are still unbroken, so I don't want him getting away.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
I can pay somebody if that's what it costs. Anything.
Okay, I'll talk to somebody. I'll tell you how much it'll be, alright? Don't even sweat it.
Thank you. Alright. Good
Not-
to be back.
You gonna come eat?
Yes.
Alright, come on and come eat. By the way, this is a very large man. Very white man. Like, pasty white man, but very large. Like, just... He's not starving.
Oh no.
Very friendly man. Rings on all fingers, pretty nicely dressed, and it's like very clashing. It's like he just
A lot
kind
of
of.
tattoos, I'd imagine.
Oh yes, just covered in them. He's got one going up to like the side of his face here. Oddly, it's like it's written in the I can't remember the language you guys speak. Is it literally Verizian?
Yeah, it's Rizian.
It's basically family and love. It's like something like that, just going up his face.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes, live, laugh, love is up on his face in Verizian.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Yes. Alright.
Okay, I just realized that I did not actually hit enter on this message, so it vanished. I guess I could have just said that. I'll get the information you need for you after the fact. All right. I'm talking to Lurley. But yeah, okay. He'll handle it, and then you can deal with the payment later. So you're gonna stay here, eat, and meet everybody in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Does everybody want to do anything in the morning? Because we're burning through time here. I'd like to speed through if we can. You know, we can.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
Take
eat breakfast.
A shower.
There is no
Bed.
shower. You can wash your ass. You can take a hooker bath if you want.
Yeah, I'll take a hooker bath.
All right.
Prep spells and utter magics as I am doing so.
Don't you have to scream that?
I don't have to scream it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
have to say it while preparing it. But yes, you would hear this bellowing magics just like echo throughout the tavern whenever you wake up in the morning.
Just everyone on the bottom floor just like looks up, and then just goes right back to eating.
The dust falls wherever.
Lurley, are you doing anything special in the morning? Okay, I can't hear you, but I did see your head, so that counts. Balir, are you doing anything?
I mean, just my normal morning rituals. That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the birds that are perched on the windowsill, and I'm gonna feel inspired and ready for the day.
Okay. So you guys are going to be meeting up at the outside of the glassworks again, correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Let's get back to it. I don't know. Why did I name him Giuseppe? Okay. So here you are again. Back at your favorite place. Bum,
So
bum.
we're ready to do this.
You know, I happened to think this morning, where are the supposed proprietors of this place?
That's a very good question.
You mean the corpses in there that were running everything? And got murdered?
Well, I mean, would we know that that's who that was?
I mean, they were workers.
Count-
They were workers specifically, but Lear would have recognized a couple of them. I know it didn't come up, but yeah, you would have recognized a couple of these people. They work at the glassworks. So I mean, these are people that were running the place. That's me
Okay.
spacing out. So I mean,
That's a fair point.
that's where they are. They're covered. They're under a rug.
Maybe we should take the time to bury these unfortunate souls first.
Why do we have to do it?
We don't have to bury them ourselves. We could have little godsmen. I mean, after all, they're supposed to do our bidding. We just have them handle it.
That's a good point.
Very well.
They should be able to handle some goblins, right?
One would hope.
They did manage to fight off the goblins on their side of the town too. You guys are only in one section, and a lot of the town was attacked at once. So they're not complete bumbling idiots. Balir, you did find a journal too.
Oh.
Do you remember that? It was in
No.
in that room where you were looking through the desk. You did find a journal.
I did. I would have read that at night.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna tell everybody what it is. I'm actually gonna show everybody what it is,
That definitely works.
so that way we can just skip that. I'm not going to post it in here because, sadly, I can't show it on stream, but I can give a gist of it because it will probably get me banned from Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's in the damn book like that. So that will get me banned from Twitch if I show that. So we're just gonna have to go over it. Then, as you can see, hold on. Can I cover up part of it? Whatever. There is
Open up in paint, put some bars on it.
You know, you're a genius.
Get some censoring on that.
We gotta censor this.
Cause that's some thick demon.
That-
She one thick ass.
Demonette.
Like 2C's thick.
Oh, this is just a couple of excerpts of it. It is. There are plenty more drawings like that. He clearly is kind of obsessed with Noalia. As that is supposed to be Noalia, if that's not immediately obvious. Here, we're going to put the diary in. It's going to be on the screen, because I didn't do it as a handout, because I fucked up the upload. Never mind, we got it. We got it. There it is. Handout. Suto journal. I didn't want to make this because of the picture, but I didn't think to edit it because I'm a stupid moron. So everybody's reading it, right?
I can't see it because it's in the darkness. But I guess it's on stream, so it doesn't matter.
No, yeah, I put it in Discord.
Okay.
Holy crud!
There we
I'm
go.
reading through this thing. Sorry.
You're fine.
He was like, "What? What are you reacting at?" And I'm like, "I'm reading this thing. It's oh my gosh."
Yeah, maybe we show up in the morning. By the way,
I found this journal. Yeah, basically what it's saying is the first raid was basically a test raid, and the big raid that's coming. Is it specifically mentioned in here? No. There is another page in this diary that specifically mentions that they have somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 goblins for the next one.
Ooh. I like the fact that she's obsessed with what she calls her celestial taint.
Oh, God.
Removing it.
That's an interesting wording.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Quick question. As he conveys this, would we have any knowledge of this Tobin, I guess is how you would say that name, of whose casket Tobin is? Who's Tobin?
That's Nualia's dad, Tobin. That's Father Tobin that died in the
That
fire.
was Father Tobin. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I knew it looked familiar, but it wasn't clicking. I was like, who is it?
I would also like to point out a couple of things, just in case everybody's having a brain fart, like I was having a brain fart. The rest except Berthasmus agrees, so Berthasmus was in communication with him, so he is in play. And then Malfeshnakor is something that can be released and under her command. So who knows what Malfeshnakor is, but
Can I do like
Probably
knowledge religion to see if maybe it's got some sort of religious significance?
sure.
Okay.
Would
Located
knowledge, arcana, or history help
her.
me in any way?
What did you?
Okay.
What-
Got 19.
Knowledge religion. You do recall some stories about it, possibly an outsider of some type. You're not 100% sure exactly what it is. Possibly a demon or a devil.
Ooh.
Would knowledge planes help me with that? Or no?
Yes.
Would I be able to recognize that it's more of a planar
Yes.
thing?
Yes. I mean, it's religion too,
Okay.
but I mean,
Can I also do knowledge
Yes,
planes, or would
yes.
it? Okay.
anybody that has knowledge planes can do this. Unless you roll
Oh, I
up.
don't have a rank in it.
Oh well. Oh well. Okay, Lurley, you don't recall anything specific other than it kind of rings a bell, but it's not anything that you can. It's not bringing up anything specific. So it's clearly not something that's huge and big and important because you'd know about it because you at least with Vi would at least know about it with her religious studies, so she would have heard about it at some point. So it's clearly not something too terrible, but the fact that you know about it at all is not a good sign.
It seems that this plot is much deeper than we first expected.
It would seem so.
We better warn the town.
I don't really know anything about any of these people going by these names, whoever they are. Except for Berthasmus, I don't remember that name. He's like me.
you know we could
What do we
find out
know?
more.
Hmm.
That sin pit in the basement.
Hmm.
I agree. I think the best way to get to the bottom of it is, well, to go to the bottom of it. Shall we proceed downward?
I love how you put things so simply, Learley.
Well, there's a time for flush and flurry, and there's a time to cut to the chase. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I unsheath my turbage and just kind of nod.
Do. Walking.
I'm just gonna take you straight down into the caverns. We'll skip the basement because that's where you're going.
And I'll suggest we go about this in a rather stealthy manner.
Beat me to the punch.
The heck is that sound?
I don't know. Some sort of noise.
Why do things sound so juicy?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. That's just what it sounds like.
Why do things sound so juicy? Okay. We'll put that on stupid quotes.
Air blowing through the cavern.
Sorry, that's me speaking, not my character. Oh my god.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay. Yeah. You guys are in your movement, so you can move a little bit. Just don't. Let me see if I can lock you to where you can see. Let's see if I can do that. Restrict movement. Only update on drop. Okay. Okay, now we're good to go. Now you can't move beyond where you can see. And you can't... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna just be moving kind of stealthily.
Are you going to be moving stealthily there, Vi? Because Lurley's the only one rolling stealth.
Oh. Shoot. Yeah, I want to be stealthy.
I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
It's a good attempt.
Everyone starts walking, and Arkrag and Lurley both just into the shadows and vanish.
We're both mediocre. Like, we're kind of quiet.
As I pass by Vi, I go,
Perhaps you should let us lead the way.
I agree.
His voice comes out of nowhere, Vi.
I'm a terrible drow. I am a disgrace to my people.
Balir, are you a dirty coward?
You know, to a certain extent, like.
Okay.
okay, I was making sure I realized where I was. So that was the boat.
Our crack.
Yes.
Body's gone.
Alright, that's wonderful. I'm gonna take a sniff around. I smell like. Is there anything in the near vicinity that I can smell?
Not really. That creature from yesterday that you guys fought, the sin spawn, it had a very acrid smell to it, and you can kind of smell that kind of just throughout the whole place. It's not as strong as when that thing was there, but it's just present.
This place may or may not be full of their sin spawn.
Perception.
I'm getting a little scared. You know, I'm kind of shaking a little bit.
I'm gonna tag behind Vi.
Alert
I'm a
light.
little jumpy.
Up ahead,
Here where I'm facing in,
Yes.
is that water? It's kind of hard for me to tell.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's kind of low res. That's my bad. But that is shattered pottery. It looks like. It's not water.
Okay, older perception, I'll just presume that
Yeah.
that's my.
Yeah, you're going. You're right. It is a room with shattered pottery. It looks like possibly it could have been used to hold food stores, but it's long turned to dust. Like that stuff is long gone.
Okay.
It
Right.
doesn't appear anything is down that way. Shall we continue on?
There was a door here since you went in there. I want to point out right there. Now you might not be able to see it because of the way the lines are drawn, but there's a door right here.
Oh yeah, I do see it now.
What you see up there, Lily?
Before opening the door, I go,
Wait, there's a door.
Do you hear that? It sounds like me when I try to cast spells.
I walk up to the door and I sniff to see if I can smell anything in there.
I'm like whimpering a little bit.
You don't smell anything odd other than that same acrid smell that's all throughout the area.
Be careful.
I say, guys, I'm uncomfortable.
You gonna open the
okay,
door?
I'm gonna slowly, first I'm gonna use that perception to see if it looks like there's any kind of traps of any sort or just a door, and then I'll slowly turn the knob, ready
Okay.
to pause if it looks like it's clear.
Okay, and I would like to, if anything is in there, I'm going to prepare an action to cast mage armor on myself if anything threatening pops out.
Okay. Literally, when you look for traps, you go to you're like jiggling the door, just like kind of feeling it out. And when you jiggle the knob a little bit, you feel like something is probably on the other end of that knob, or that there's actually a handle. When you lift the handle a little bit, it feels like there's a little bit more resistance than there should be. Like, that don't feel right.
Dang. It appears that this may be booby-trapped. Is there anyone good with this?
I back up.
Everybody take a step back.
I quickly do so.
I am not trained in this.
I'm gonna like
Step
try to
back
get
into the
beside the
hallway.
door
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, figure out a way to get this thing open without it doing something I don't want it to do.
Okay. Okay. You lift the handle up, and almost like some kind of precog crap, you immediately know what's going on. You're like, I got this. And you just stick a little... You got thieves' tools, right? I assume?
Yep.
Yeah, you stick little thieves' tools in there, through the side of through the little crease of the door, and you snap onto a rope, a little string, and it's like, and you got it. You know, you could stop it from going off if you wanted. You can open the door freely.
All right, everybody. Got it.
You can open the door.
Literally nods appreciatively.
Yeah.
Like,
Once
"Good
everybody gets up
job."
here, I'll open the door.
I'm gonna step up there with my Turbojet in one hand, and like I say, still prepared to cast Mage Armor if anything pops out, and I'll be using that with an Arcanist point.
Okay. Nothing drops out. It opens up to another hallway. This one is mud clean. There's no shattered pottery. The thing that you were holding is just like basic. It's about the size of a fishing line, and it's holding up a bell that looks like it was going to drop as soon as the door was opened.
I'm gonna take the bell.
Okay.
So it would have been an alarm,
Yes.
essentially.
It was an alarm. It was an alarm. It was not a deadly trap. It was meant to let everyone know that something's going on. Yeah.
Do we
I
need
will
fresh?
proceed stealthily.
Yeah. Do we need fresh stealth rolls? or
You're gonna
anything?
once you get around this corner, you're gonna need fresh stealth rolls. Yes.
I'm in the back. Because I'm scared.
I'm gonna cast Blend, which gives me a +4 to stealth.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
And do stealth. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need that.
So you got a 9 stealth.
Actually, can I use my reroll? Actually,
If you want to reroll stealth, yeah, you can. Your rerolls is yours. Do whatever you want with it, whenever you want.
good.
We may need to do an additional house roll onto that, where if you roll the same roll again, it doesn't count. Because that's a ridiculous rule. Oh well, it happens.
I get a +1 to that.
Okay. What was that, Arkrag?
Or you can do it if you get the same thing, just add like 5 or 10 to it
Okay.
or something.
Actually, I'll do my reroll as well.
Everybody really wants to be stealthy.
I mean, I'm clunking around. It doesn't matter anymore.
You trip over some pottery and oh god, fuck, shit.
I look back at the stealthy elf.
Yay! I
Both-
got a 15.
Okay, the other elf is actually managing to be stealthy. Oh, this one is not. Poor Belier is just stumbling over his own feet, tripping like an idiot.
Take up the rear here.
I look at Belir and I like do this number here. I'm like, I'm huge. How am I more stealthy than you?
Yeah, but you can't open a door.
And with my roll, Lirley is just like gone. It's like she's in the shadows somewhere. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any distinct smell down here that seems to be getting stronger, or just
The acrid smell does seem to be getting a bit stronger, although your scent's pretty good at distinguishing shit, right? Like it can tell different scents apart. It's very good. So it's not the same as the scent spawn. It's still there, but it's more faint. It feels older. Not like it's fading away. Like it's still the source is still there, but it feels like more old. If that makes any sense.
okay? I kind of look back at the others and, well, I guess whisper loud enough for Learlay to hear it too. There's definitely something down here.
I shiver a little bit.
Man, the drow is terrified of being in the under the ground.
No, it's the creepy ass sounds and like the.
There's a reason she lives in the city now.
There's a reason why my parents fucking disowned me. It's because I'm a terrible drow. Ah!
Is your drow terrified, or is it you bleeding through?
Probably both, to be honest.
Okay, Lurley, when you peek around that corner, you notice it's this glowing red statue. If you can actually see that, and it is a woman, and it's probably like 10 feet tall. And she just looks pissed off beyond belief. Like her face is just like, most stereotypical thing of just rage ever. She's got
What's that face again?
She's got flowing robes. Her long hair is tied back from her face by an intricate headdress of hooks and blades. In her left hand, she has a large book. And on the face of that book, Arkrag, if you're peeking around with her as well, are you?
I would imagine so.
Okay, it is your pointed star, the Thessalonian star, on that book. Yes, and in her other hand, she has a Ranseur, and it is glittering metal and ivory.
Hey, what now?
It's a spear with 3 points.
Oh.
But it is definitely a statue.
It's a statue, 100%. It's glowing. It's a glowing red statue. And that is where the smell is coming from, Arkrag.
The statue smells funny.
I would step closer carefully, investigating, trying to see what's making it glow, what's going on.
Be careful, Lily.
Okay. You can give me a. Are you going just perceptioning, trying to see if you can figure that out?
Whatever you like, be it perception, knowledge.
Yeah, it's perception. I'm just saying, are you doing that just like from a distance? You're just like looking, or are you going to get closer? What's going on with
What I
that
said
statue?
is, as I'm approaching,
Okay.
I would steadily be looking.
Okay, yeah. Then you can give me your perception then.
Vi's just gonna start praying to her goddess for strength and just guidance.
Perception.
Leave her in the dust.
Oh, there's
Jesus.
2%.
As you're getting closer and as you get there. Okay. You're getting closer. There doesn't seem to be anything strange. Arkrag, the Thessalonian symbol's on the floor too. I don't know if you can actually see that. But it's on the symbol. She's standing in the center of it. And you can give me, since you're close enough now, anyone that has knowledge history can then do that, except Vi, because she's hiding behind a corner. Now, Lurley, with that perception, you notice that the Ranseur in her hand is probably a little loose. You might be able to yank that out of the statue's hand.
Lily, be careful. Don't get too close.
Can I check now? If I'm peeking? What was that? Y'all, what was that? What was this laughing?
Okay, knowledge history. You did knowledge history. Lurley, you don't know anything. Arkrag, I'm giving you a bonus since you're so interested in Thessalonian stuff. That is the Runelord Alasnist. She is the Runelord of Wrath. That is what she pulls her sin from.
Okay, so, but that statue is still just a statue.
It's just a statue. It's a depiction of the Runelord. It's just her statue. That's why she's so angry, because she is the Runelord of Wrath.
How fancy does that wand in her hand look
It's
like?
a spear, but it looks very fancy. It's like got ivory inlay.
Definitely be curious by this, and if it looks like I could take it without ill effect, I would try to pick it up and check it out.
I mean, with your 25 perception, it looks completely fine. It just looks like it's something that comes out. It looks like the hand was crafted a certain way and then it was just slid in there.
Yeah, take it out.
That's a depiction of the Rude Lord of Wrath.
You... And nothing happens. You have the Ranseur now.
Secure it to my backpack.
This may come in handy.
Yes, I will send you the Runelords name. This is why I had so much trouble pronouncing it. Alasnus. Runelord of Wrath.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic while I'm in here.
Okay. The statue itself does have some magic. It is a minor transmutation. Probably the glowing aspect of it. It seems like this is more meant to be an intimidation factor than any actual functional magic item. So the glowing red seems to be the magical effect. Possibly a more powerful prestidigitation that's permanent. And the thing itself just appears to be made out of marble. But the rest of the room, there's no magic in there.
I'm going to step up and just kind of study the area then and look at this ranseur that this little 3 foot person just pulled out.
What was that? I thought I heard some feet skittering. Guys, what was that? Please tell me y'all heard that.
I don't hear a damn thing.
What? You guys.
Does everybody have their sound turned up, by the way? Their in Roll20 sound turned up so you can actually hear things?
I hear nothing.
I heard
Go to your
someone
gear
laughing.
and change your master music volume up and make sure it's maxed out because I'm adjusting things on the fly.
Yeah, mine for whatever reason isn't playing, but right now I'm listening through our Crag speakers, but
Okay.
right now, like I said, we just hear like a wind sound maybe.
Yeah, that's all I hear is wind.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to study the statue for a minute before we move on.
Okay.
Pull out my book and like jot some notes down. Maybe
At the base of the statue, there are some Thessalonian runes as well. The ones you recognize, these don't appear to be the language. They appear to be like the magical form of language, not as in casting spells, but as in a magical notation not meant specifically for casting spells, just for describing spells in a non-magical way. And you recognize a couple of them as being like hate, murder, and one that specifically looks like it could potentially be distance, or the idea of distance, but you're not really 100% sure on that one. Distance or the space in between is what the symbol probably means. It's not like an actual language. There's a lot of it's open to interpretation when you're looking at those things. So you get a gist of what's going on there. It's the space in between or distance.
Would a spellcraft roll maybe?
If you want to try to do that, yeah.
Which Lirley would have observed what she saw to ask about later, but her main thing is she's.
I assumed you were
perimeter.
after the money.
Yeah, I'm watching the perimeter and checking out this amazing thing.
Okay.
I'm keeping my eyes on here and down this hallway that we came from.
Did they get rid of appraisal in this edition? I can't remember.
No, I don't believe so. No.
Literally, if you want to give me appraisal, you can give me that. Ooh, you think that's in the ballpark of about 350 gold pieces worth? That
I give
Ranseur
a
you're
little
holding.
smile and smirk and just keep patrolling the perimeter while he's observing the statue more deeply.
The spellcraft roll, it appears to be, like I said, it's the magical language of describing magic in a way that isn't to non-magical people, but it basically probably is trying to get at that if you fuck with the statue, then the wrath of the Runelord will kill you no matter where you are.
Oh.
Is what that could potentially be getting at. Like I said, it's kind of open to interpretation.
You sure you don't want to put that spear back?
And why would that be? I don't think the statue can actually use it.
You see these runes down here, right?
I walk over and look.
What of it?
I'm gathering it's some sort of a death curse if you decide to mess with the statue too much.
I would like to point out, Arkrag, before you go in. Just don't... You know what? Just go. I'm sorry. I interrupted. Go ahead, Lurley.
Well, I guess it depends on what's too much. I'm obviously not dead.
Yeah.
Apparently, she didn't need it.
You did a fine job. Let's keep looking around here. Don't mess with the statue too much, though. Makes me a little nervous.
I'm nervous. I start eating. Oh my god, you guys. I think something just ran over my foot.
Alright, so I'm gonna sniff around with my scent and see if I can catch on to anything else maybe in the area. If there's like a hint of which direction might be alright to go. Or more.
There is a really bad stench coming from the path to the left.
What would be to look for like footprints, like any traffic?
That's survival.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh,
A 21 survival. I'm gonna give it to you just for the what the fuck factor. There is a large amount of dust gathered up, so I mean it's pretty clear that occasionally there are footsteps. I'm gonna go ahead and say you kind of remember what the shape of the sin spawn was. So there's clearly sin spawn that walk around here, but there's also something else on top of that. Is that it seems like some of the dust occasionally gets pushed off to the side as if blown by like wind coming straight down. Just. Woof.
sin spawn isn't the other thing, or the only thing down in these caves. Something's flapping around.
Are there any doors in this immediate vicinity besides the two paths to the left and right?
There's a door right here. I don't know if it's immediately visible, but there's a door right there where I'm pinging, and then there's the exit to your right and left. There's no door on the one to the right, and there's no one on the one to the left.
Hearing Belir say that there's something else out there as well, and thinking of what R. Craig has just said, I look at the weapon and I kind of whisper to it, I can always come back for you. And I reach up and put the staff back into the statue with a kind of sigh and look over towards the door and start looking to see if that one looks triggered or anything as well.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give the statue a wide berth.
Give me your perception on that door.
Trying it's
Okay.
slow.
Okay. No big deal. Looks fine.
I guess they just warded back there. This door doesn't seem to be booby-trapped.
I'm gonna stick my head out in this tunnel over here just to see.
It smells terrible over there.
That's the tunnel you came from.
Okay.
It's just you guys went the other way around. Vi, give me a perception roll while you're standing there. And Lurley, are you gonna open the door or anything? You think it's not trapped or anything? What are you doing?
Debating?
Okay, go ahead. You take your time and think. I'm not gonna force you. You guys are not in any combat, so you can take your time.
Is the
You
door,
know,
is the door open?
it seems to be.
Screw it. I start slowly turning the handle.
Hey guys, I really think I hear something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
From down that way?
Yeah. Like, you know how I was hearing skittering earlier? Well, now I'm hearing wings flap. At least I think so. I don't know. I don't like this place.
Something's flying around in here.
It's pretty interesting. I like this place.
Should we take it out?
Turning
Y'all
the
can.
door.
I don't. I'll be in the back. Like
You opening the door?
I said I stopped turning the
Okay.
doorknob at their debate.
Oh.
And I look at them.
Where are we going?
Where
Make up your minds.
Let's go make Vi feel better about it.
Yeah, I hear something over here, guys. I'm scared.
Walk away from the door unopened.
I walked down and passed by with my sword in my hand, still
Pull out my
Thank
crossbow.
you. I'm like a 125-year-old woman, and I'm fucking terrified.
And do you want me to take point on this, Lily?
You are taller. If it's something flying, you could hit it before I could.
I'm gonna sneak forward and smell around and see if I can smell anything down here. If I smell anything too suspicious, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Okay. As you get further down the line, I'm just going to move you ahead so I can remember who's where. Okay. Okay. There you go. Whoa! Oh! He's playing hopscotch while he's going. There is a very strange smell coming this way. It wasn't obvious when you were in the hallway, but now you're getting closer and closer. There's something off here. It's not the same acid smell that you're smelling before. This is something new.
I'm like constantly looking around in all directions, super paranoid.
I grip my sword tightly, and I say, Daru Magis, and I form a Mage Armor around myself, expending an Arcanist point. And,
I whip out my crossbow.
Hearing him speak in something obviously a spell, I would definitely have crossbow ready.
there's definitely something down here. And I begin to proceed forward.
Okay. Go ahead and proceed forward.
Stealthily.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
Earlier when I was casting detect poison, because of my curse, I'm always like whenever I cast a spell, I'm constantly speaking in tongues, right?
Okay.
So when I did that, would they have heard me speaking in tongues?
Yes,
and
you
been
would
like,
have.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, Vi was speaking in tongues for no reason. We'll go over that. We'll get there when we get there. We'll burn that bridge later. Is everybody rolling stealth or just Arcrag?
I mean,
Oh god, I will definitely do the stealth. I'm terrified. I'm probably gonna fail, but
you'll get a +4 to this. Because it hasn't been more than 20 minutes, has it?
oh, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, so I'm speaking in tongues now.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You're speaking in tongues, aren't you?
Oh god, no. No, I don't want to actually speak in tongues.
Watch a video. Watch a
I did
YouTube video
terrible.
on how to do it, and there you go.
Okay. I don't know how to speak in tongues.
You just speak gibberish and pretend it means something. Perfect. You're a winner. Okay. Vi is just whispering nothing behind you, Belir.
Oh. Oh. Hey.
I just give you this pained look.
This room that you're in here, give me a religion check. Anybody that walks in here and sees this. This is something, even if you don't have this skill, you can make a religion check on this one, Arcrag. Alright, everybody gets it. This is a shrine to Lamashtu. Which I will send a thing. Well, though the religious person doesn't get it. You do get it. It's a shrine to Lamashtu. I will get you a thing on Lamashtu that I can
only
post.
pay attention to my deity, because mine's the only one that matters. Okay.
Very true.
Desna.
I'll say that in tongues.
On the shrine is a symbol
Right.
of a three-headed jackal. And Lamashtu, is a demon lord of the patron of misshapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither, or flap on, above, or below the surface of Galarian. She's also known as the mother of monsters, the demon mother, and the mother of perversion.
I think we found an altar storage cave. There's tons of them here.
There's wrath back there. We have a mother of monsters here. Based on what you found in the journal, this does not bode well for the town above.
I believe it's been here for quite some time, Lily. If the town was in any danger of this place, it probably would have already suffered its wrath.
Roots this old as trees will show means that evil still can grow.
Did you mean to make that awesome rhyme?
But I am of the bond.
I look up and around.
The altar itself is a black marble that has it's like got a little bowl in the middle of it, and in it is water. It looks like.
Water.
Yes.
I cast detect magic.
Oh, it's magical water.
Oh,
The
I'm
altar
gonna bottle
itself
that
is
water.
magical. Okay.
Oh yes.
What are you doing today?
Taking some of this magic water.
From an altar of an evil goddess.
You never know how much you can sell magic demon water for.
Careful not to let it spill. It might mean ill.
Is there any other doorways in here? Is this supposed to be a doorway that
Yes,
I can't
that
see?
is. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that is supposed to be a doorway. The stone is covered up. Sorry, the lighting's so fucked up. Actually, it's supposed to. Let's put it right there, and you should be able to see it. That better?
Yep, I can see now. You want to check this door out, do they?
It might be wise.
Oof.
The door. It is a large stone door that appears to be locked. There doesn't appear to be any traps on it.
Belia, you were quite handy before. If you can open up this door, it seems it's locked.
I can give it a shot.
Step back and cover him while he does his trick.
You are able to pull it open. Oh God, you've gone into nothing.
I'm back.
Yep, you are able to undo the lock. Pretty
Hard
handily.
After you.
Oh. I turn the knob and push the door open and quickly take out my turbojet in both hands, ready to attack anything that might charge out at me.
And inside you see what looks like this little closet just kind of floating there with his back turned to you. At the sound of the door, it just like turns. It's like, what are you doing here? And this immediately starts coming at you. So you've got a ready to action. You can. This is not water or anything. You can run across. Wait, is that water? That shouldn't be water.
Looks like
Could be shallow water.
It looks like a fancy rug.
You said it was a closet. Like, do I know what a closet is?
I mean that's pretty common knowledge, isn't it?
What the
I
hell?
don't
Let's just
know.
go ahead and roll planes. Fuck it. Is a
Closet is an imp.
yeah.
It's
It's
a
an
type
imp. It's a type of imp. Oh yes, absolutely. That is actually a little shrine, a little water shrine, I believe. It just looks like a rug to me.
Watch out! It's a closet.
She's flying. She's flying over it. By the way, she's flying at you. So when she gets to this point, you had a prepared action. If you want to go at her, you can go at her.
I mean, can we move as a part of the prepared action?
I'm going to let you do it. Yes.
Okay.
That's something I'm fine with you doing. Or actually, she's just going to run straight at you. So only once she gets in range, you can do it. She's going straight at you hardcore. As she's flying at you, she's like, just, "Me also God," and you can see this light back here begin to flare up. Just,
12. Ugh.
now 12. You're gonna have to do better than that. That does not happen.
That's fine.
As I said that I'd step back and let Belir do his thing, standing guard. Can I fire
Yep,
my
you can take a shot.
crossbow at this thing? Okay.
Anybody with a crossbow that was ready to shoot can shoot. Well, you hit. This kind of grazes one of her wings.
I'll reload.
It's a cute little closet.
The little thing is quick.
Okay, anybody else got a prepared? If not, we're going to roll initiative as soon as we get initiative up.
Does it get an attack against me as it's
No,
charging?
its turn was to do the yelling that it was doing and making whatever was flaring flare. Which, if you would like to roll Arcana, you can.
Okay. Ooh, rolled terribly.
As you guys begin swinging, it's like it dawns on her what she just did and realizes she made a mistake.
Oh, the closet.
Yeah, she's like, oh no. What
Bad
have I
idea.
done?
Why does this happen to me?
So, as combat begins, Lurley, you are up. I get the feeling she's dead because everyone goes before her.
Oh wow. Yeah, so I would fire at this thing again because it's charging our party.
Eh,
9 misses. Goes right over. She's whoop, out of the way.
it's so fast.
You gonna reload?
Reload.
Yeah, okay. Vi, you're up.
Alright, I'd like to move right here. Can I shoot at it and not hit my team?
You're gonna take a -4 because you don't have precise shot. Well,
That's-
yes, you can do it. You won't. You don't risk
Alright.
hitting anybody.
Okay, I'll just do that.
And I read one thing about soft cover. Soft cover in Pathfinder is +4 to AC.
Damn. Alrighty. Well, you miss. Reload.
Yep.
John, you're up.
Is there a way to know if this is 4 hit die or less?
No, you have no idea what a hit die is.
Well, I want to cast Daze on it. It's a will. If it's less 4 hit dice or less, it's a 13 will save.
And if it's more?
Then it's not. If it's less, yeah, then it doesn't do a damn thing.
Oh, it's just like it has almost no effect on her at all. She's looks at you kind of angrily as realizing you've cast a spell at her.
Well, I'll pull up my crossbow.
All right, Arcraig, you're up.
Is there any way to get past this thing? Like,
Yeah, you can walk. You can run through it. It's flying. You could just walk right around it if you wanted. She's gonna get an attack on you, but yeah.
yeah, I need to get this space open for my allies. So yeah, I'm gonna move.
God, she has got a good chance at hitting, but she doesn't do shit. It's so good.
Alright, so I move around to here.
I think she hits you.
That actually hits.
Wait till you see this damage roll though. Oof, 1 damage.
Yeah. And once I get to this point, I'm going to swing my trebuchet, hoping to hit this thing. Oh my god, crit.
Oh, good God.
24 damage.
Well, you fuck her right up. You swat her and she just kind of like, boom, bounces off the ground. Oh, God. She's not down, though. Her arm is kind of like, ah.
You're just ruining everyone's arms.
Why? Why the arm? And then, yeah, is that your turn then? She's not down. She's hurt, though. She's hurt real bad.
I'm going to use the rest of my. Well, I can't move after the technically. I don't think you can attack. Instead, I'm just going to get like a real good smell of her just to like lock this scent in.
Okay, you got a good old whiff of her. All right. She's immediately going to fucking just whoosh, straight up and away. Just get over here so you get an attack of opportunity.
Well then.
Now she tries to get the fuck away. That ain't gonna cut it. Well, she gets over here, and then what is this? I don't like that one. She gets up and she just and Actually, what she does is and vanishes. Just. And the light over here flares up again. And that's when you realize that something has started crawling out of whatever that light is. And it just
If
kind
you're
of
up for a good fight, I suggest getting in here now. Stay back and shoot once until your hearts can do.
You also notice that the light begins to dim considerably. Can you? Yeah, you guys can actually see in here, right? Like this is actually giving off the light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that will be the imp's turn. Lurley, you are up.
Yeah, I'm stepping over this way so that I can easily duck around the corner for some kind of cover. We shall fire away. I was hoping I had some little magic, but I don't think I've got anything that'll help.
You're shooting at the thing up there. Misses. And then Vi, it's your turn. Because I assume you're reload. Oh, you can't reload because you moved.
I thought I already reloaded.
No, I'm talking about Lurley.
Oh, okay. I can't shoot it from where I am because it will go right through Arkrag, correct?
You can. Yeah, you have to take a 5-foot step.
Okay, so I'll do that. 5-foot step. Boop. And then I'll shoot.
Okay. Yeah. You miss.
Oh.
There's this thing. It's clearly another sin spawn. This one's a bit lankier. And gets up. And
I hate that sound.
Balir, you're up. Is that better, April?
So much better.
That sounds evil.
Run and take this side of the room and pop a shot with a crossbow.
Okay.
Which is do. Well,
Let me bring up my notes here. That is not... What was it again? A 13? That does do it. You do hit. It just sticks into it and just looks at it and looks at you. And its already angry face gets even more angry somehow. Arkrag, you're up.
Alrighty. Uh-oh. Video's paused.
I can reset you 1 second. I think I can. Oh, no, I can't.
My video is still moving, but you and Green are...
No, you're the only one frozen on mine. Maureen's moving on. I'm moving and Maureen's moving, so... Just go reconnect real quick. Yeah. There you go.
Also, Ray, are we taking a break for spring break or anything? Somebody asked in chat.
Oh no, we're gonna keep going through. I was typing out a response and then I was responding to this. Well, we're gonna be going straight through unless somebody has to leave for whatever reason.
Alright, so I'm going to move over to this point. My scent ability says that I can pinpoint creatures.
If it gets straight up says pinpoint, you get there, she's right in front of you.
Okay, yeah, it says I can pinpoint them as long as they're within 5 feet of me.
As soon as you get within 5 feet, you're like, there's here!
So I move forward and I say, I smell you. You can't hide. And I slash with my turbojay with a two-handed strike again.
What? That's what she says as it goes over.
I'm going to re-roll that. I get my D.
You got your re-roll.
I can
16.
smell you.
Does that mean you negate the mischance? I'm pretty sure it does.
It says pinpoint.
All right, I'm gonna say that negates the mischance then. You just you can't quite see exactly. You know, it's like I can smell it. Dunk, and you cluck, and you hear what sounds like a and then over on the side of the wall over there, boom, and then dust comes up.
Still invisible?
Oh yeah, still invisible.
That's great. And before my turn's over, I look at or I kind of speak out to my allies. I say, "The imp's still here. It's just invisible." And I point over in the direction where it hit the wall.
Everybody can see like dust just settling back down.
And that would be my turn, I guess. Can't do much else.
Okay. It's the imp's turn, and you hear like a weak whispering, and she reappears again. And you need to give me a will save, Arkrag.
I need to give a will save?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy. Alright, let me check the description of this real quick. No, not 5e. Damn it, I've been Googling so many 5e things that it's pulling stuff up like that.
Charm person, baby.
Oh no.
It's the only good save I have, and I fail it.
Your muscles just freeze into place.
Oh, sweet.
There's like, and the imp kind of starts flapping up again. You clearly hit her in the same arm, and it is just a shattered mess at this point. But as she's like floating up again, you see her bone like it starts to reset back into place as she's sitting there, as she's flying there. Kind of flies over this way.
It's not natural.
This sin spawn that you shot, Balir, looks at you and just like goes down on all fours, and it's like its shoulders pop out of joint and go up like way over its head. It's like it's rushing at you.
I made a mistake.
I apologize. Let me see what his thing is. Okay. Does a 12 hit you?
I don't believe so. No.
It runs at you and its jaw unhinges as it opens up like wide enough to probably fit your head into it, and goes to at you, and it misses. And then it's back to Lurley.
Help!
Help! Help!
Hold on. I'm thinking that I can use my bardic counter song here to counteract what's just happened to Arkrag. Is this true?
Bardic counter song. I will look it up.
I've got it here. I can copy paste it for you.
Oh God, where'd it go? I got it right here. Bardic counter song. Sound each round. I can perform check. Any creature 30 feet of the bard defended by sonic or language dependent magical attack. I mean, is this... It's mind affecting? It's not sonic.
Does it say language dependent?
It says language dependent. So yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Why not? I'm fair with that. I'm fine with it. So
Do the perform
you make it perform. Yes, the perform check is going to be his saving throw that he gets them. So you make the saving throw for him.
Hold on, it's being slow.
You're fine. Take it. No big deal.
No, wait until I get a new real computer. This pitiful old thing.
That's 16. Arkrag, you snap out of it. Lurley's bongos, I guess.
Well, I've got those little chimey things.
Finger
That's
symbols?
more that's it.
Ching, 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 and the spell snaps, and Arkrag you just like shake it off. Swift style. Alright. The imp is just like,
No, I will step behind the counter so that it can't like see me anymore. Around the corner, rather.
okay. And the imp just looks at you like, oh! And Vi, it's your turn.
Alright, so since last turn I took a 5-foot step, I need to reload the beginning of my turn, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I reload and then I'm gonna pop a shot at the lanky man.
Okay.
The Sin Spawn, that's his name.
Man, you
I'm
are
not
rolling
hitting anything,
threes.
am I?
What is with all the threes?
I don't know. It's
Alright.
not fair.
John. By Belier. Why does it have your name as John?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
Check your character sheet and see if that's actually named. That's what your name is tied to, because it might do that. Like, let me see.
No.
Belier.
At least not in mine. I've
Character sheet. Edit. No, I don't know why you're showing up as John, but you are. Because that was the stand-in name I made for you.
It was.
But I don't know why it's showing up as that. Well, whatever. It's your turn. Do what you want to do.
Does it 5-foot step provoke
Nope.
attack of opportunity? Because casting would, correct?
Casting does, but you can take a 5-foot step and cast. You'll be fine.
Take a 5-foot step. I'm gonna cast color spray on this dude. We'll save a 13.
I cannot type 1d20 apparently. Alright.
Yes. And if he's, I don't know what his hit dice is.
Well, we'll just ping whatever it is in chat and we'll see what it does.
How do I ping the spell?
Go to your spell
Okay.
book and click on it. It should paste in chat.
It doesn't.
Shit.
Here, I can.
Can you drag? Let me see if I can get it. Pathfinder color spray.
I can do that.
Oh, you need a color spray. I got.
Oh yeah, you have color spray.
That is mind affecting, isn't it? Yep. It shakes it off.
Oh, lovely. Oh, it is mind affecting. I'm a genius.
I don't think
Can
you
I do
knew
anything
that.
else this turn?
No. You cast a spell and you did your 5-foot step. Can't take another move action.
I regret my decision.
It's alright. I don't think you knew they were immune to mind affecting anyway. Now you do.
Everybody.
I do now.
I told everybody in the first experience.
Uh-oh. Well, Arkrag, you're up. To be fair, that was a week ago.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to charge.
The poor little imp.
The poor little imp. And I'm going to attack. It was a 16 is what I get with a charge.
That just misses her. She slides out of the way. No! You smash into the wall.
I hit with a 16 last time.
Did you? Oh, you hit when the... Did you hit with the 16?
Yeah, that's the one that hit her.
Oh, yeah. Why did that hit then? I'm looking at it. Well, whatever. It did. Well, we're going to say it does hit then. Fuck that. She gets hit and she does actually not drop. I don't know why my... I've got physical notes and I've got paper like notes on here and they're different.
Oh.
And I'm not sure why they're different, but we're going to go with the lower one. That actually does drop her. You hit her right on the head and knocks her into the floor and she smacks off the floor again and just goes back down.
Hard head to resist that blade.
Yes, actually she does. I mean, imps do have damage reduction. You would know that. Like they're resistant to actual just non-magical blades like that or non-cold iron blades.
And as a free action, I would like to just like spread eagle and drop on top of her because I can fall. I can fall as a free action.
Okay. Okay. It's the imp's turn. The imp is unconscious. It's the sin spawn turn. The sin spawn takes a run forward and starts to take a bite at you. Mr. Balir.
Please stop. That hits.
Alrighty, well, you need to make a will save.
Oh, lovely. Good thing I can roll 3s.
Every sinful thought you've ever had, like just wanting to that, like sitting on the edge of the abyss when you just want to like murder somebody for no reason for like half a second, just all comes flooding back all at the same time, and you just get nauseated with how disgusting it is. You're going to be sickened. We're going with 1d6.
Give me that 1d6.
You dirty boy.
God.
For 6 minutes, you're going to be sickened.
Oh my god.
As this thing is just racked by it, like on the verge of vomiting. You're so overwhelmed by it.
Lovely.
For 60 rounds of combat.
You take 3 points of damage from that as well. And then Lurley, it's your turn now. Balir has bitten, and he is clearly like.
That stink
I
crap.
quickly reload my crossbow and take aim at the spawn that's just bitten him, and
You miss wildly. Sails over Balir's head, but he doesn't notice because he's too busy being sick. Vi, you're up.
Can I move and reload and not be able to shoot?
Yes, you can do that. You could run forward and start beating him with a crossbow if you wanted to.
Oh no. I'm going to go over here and just point my reload it and then just point it at him if I can do that.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You violated my mother.
All right, Balir, you're up.
If I do a 5-foot step, I can't move, right?
That is correct. You can run and hope.
Running and hoping's better than nothing.
You take -2 on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving
Pretty
throws,
much
skill
everything.
checks, and
Skill
ability
saves.
checks. Yes.
Yeah, like, I'm not doing anything for a minute. I'm going to leg it to the other side of Vi and take that, attack of opportunity.
Okay, it's gonna try to.
Nat 20.
A 1. Misses horribly. It just goes to claw you and just.
this is
And
the most horrible sound.
that it?
Oh.
I mean,
You were reloaded. Can't you turn and shoot while you run away?
yeah, I could. Let's see that. That -2 shot. Here we go.
You miss.
Lovely.
It goes wide. Just whoop. And Arkrag, you're up. As you're laying down on this.
All right. So I'm going to stand up, which requires a move action.
As you stand up, the imp is there, and it's like his wing is like twitching. And it's like.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I can take a move action and a 5-foot step, or no?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
You can double move, I think, but you can't take a move action then a 5-foot step.
Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up from prone, and I'm going to hawk the biggest loogie ever. I'm just going to... And I'm going to prepare an adhesive spittle to launch at this thing when it gets within 15 feet of me.
Okay.
Dear God.
The imp's turn. The imp is just. As its
I'm
bones.
like sitting there like rolling the loogie around in my mouth this whole time.
This thing
Sticky.
turns and just moves a little bit, and then it just runs straight at you again, Balir. It is hell bent on you. It actually goes into your. Oh yeah, within 15 feet. That's right.
It needs, and I'm using a Arcanist point, which is gonna make that a 15 reflex save. Why? Well, it still automatically hits.
Mm-hmm.
And it still has some sort of effect, even though it's saved.
Is it just gonna be entangled and stuff? I assume it just is.
Yes.
Okay. You can tell me how much then. It runs. It's gonna just run in this way. It does eventually. Actually, it was here, I believe. So it runs in this way, straight at Belir. And Vi, you can just beat it with your crossbow if you want, because it does provoke. You just. Ow!
Yeah, well, heck yeah. I mean, how does that compare to the normal crossbow?
I mean, you can't shoot your crossbow as an attack of opportunity, so you only just it's getting closer, like shit, and you're just hitting it with the crossbow as it runs by you.
All right, then what do I roll for that?
That's gonna be 1d20 plus your strength modifier, -2 for being. Wait, yeah. -2 on attack rolls, -4 to dexterity. Got it.
So, plus strength mod -2.
Yes. You missed. It was a good effort. Both teams fought hard. And it's running in to swat at Belir again as it tries to claw at him. Just... Alright, that misses. The second claw comes in. Wait!
Oh no!
It can't do that. It cannot do that. It does not have pounce. It cannot do a full attack. So that does not count. That didn't happen. You got lucky. Lurley, you're up.
Okay, I absolutely would reload, step out, and fire. Can I do that?
Yeah. That's the second
Oh
nat
my
one.
God,
The
what is
second
up
nat
with
one.
that?
If you get 3 nat ones in a row, you win a prize.
Reroll. This will be my reroll.
Okay. If you get a third, if you get another one here, you get a prize. Oh no, you hit. You did 1 damage to him.
Nice.
We're chipping away at it. Keep going.
Vi, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna do my crew spoo.
You
Wait.
you have to back up. You can take a 5-foot step back and press up against the wall and just.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, you hit. And you did 1 point of damage to it. It's just. And it's on the side of its head and it just turns to look at you.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you just shot
I
it.
rolled.
Oh, I thought that was you. I thought it was you. Okay, go ahead. I thought you rolled another 17 and 1. That was my bad.
Oh, no. Here we go. Let me go back to it.
Okay. I mean, that still hits and it does significantly more damage. And now it actually turns to look at you very angrily.
Thank you.
That's you now, Belir. You gonna get its aggro again?
5-foot steps within its thing don't.
Do not provoke.
Still... Okay. I'm gonna do a 5-foot step. I can't. That's water. I'm just gonna hit it. I wanna
You can
smack it
5-foot
with my
step into
crossbow.
water.
I guess, yeah. I'm gonna get on this side of it. Swing my crossbow. Miss. You know.
Yeah, that's just a little. It's like a little dip into water, and those little white dots are a bunch of skulls that have been put on little spikes that are in the water.
Lovely.
It looks very nice, very tasteful. Arcrag, you're up.
Oh, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity against me.
What is?
That fella.
Oh yeah, he does. He goes to bite at
Yeah.
you.
He gonna try to bite me.
The 15 get you?
No, it does not.
Okay, his jaw opens up, his head turns off to the side, and he tries to get you, and it does not happen.
Nice. Yeah, actually, that's 13 because he has -2 to his
That's
attack.
right, Matt. That's right, too. I forgot.
For 3 more rounds. Yep.
Oh.
3 more rounds. And I'm going to flanking attack this son of a bitch with a
Nice.
turret.
Ooh.
20.
You hit it, just like square in the head, and it kind of takes off a piece of its head, and it just is sitting there like this, and then its head twists off to the side, and just looks very upset with you for having done that to it. But it is very, very hurt.
You smell absolutely terrible.
And it's going to try to take another bite out of you with a -1.
I am looking for something I have never had a chance to do before. I'm going to use what's it called? Spell.
Shield?
No, Windy Escape. I gain a DR 10/magic against any attack against me. I just like instantly poof and poof. So 1 immediate action.
Okay. Damage reduction. Let me see here. Pass harmlessly through you. Sneak attacks, critical. Okay, I'm gonna say part of the thing that affected Belir. You're immune to that as well. Okay, yeah. It's almost certainly gonna do no damage to you. Actually, it's incapable of doing any damage. So I mean, it does minimum of 1, I believe. So you take 1 point of damage off of that because it does minimum of 1. And you don't take the additional effect of the sinful thoughts. So that's its whole turn.
Okay.
It does nothing. Lurley, you're up.
Knowing how it's going, but not really wanting to risk more, I'll reload and fire again. Step over there so that
Oh,
I'm
no.
not well known.
Take a step over somewhere else. You're in its range right now.
Yeah, there.
Okay, there you go. There you go. That drops it. You hit it in the
Finally.
side and it goes right through its neck, just straight through. And just kind of falls forward. And crumbles.
That slowed you down now, didn't it?
Step out of the way as it falls towards me.
Guys, I still hear critters lurking about.
Everybody does hear that, even if you didn't hear the noise. That it sounds like a rock crumbling, a stone cracking.
Oh.
Or I thought you were just being paranoid, but perhaps there's more to it after all.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I walk over to this closet and I look at it and I'm like, "Ugh,
The wing.
everybody's okay."
The wings are starting to reset themselves, and so are the injuries to her. She's
Do we have any way to restrain this thing before it heals back to its fullest capability? I punch it in the face one good time with some non-lethal damage.
Is there no way to actually just finish it off?
It's regenerating, and I'd like to know why there's a closet in this place summoning sin spawn near a shrine to Lamash too.
Fine, fine.
I reach back to my backpack and pull my rope back out and hand it over like, again.
Do I know much about closets? Like, is a rope really going to be effective at binding this thing?
I mean, you know they go invisible at will, and she did some magic that most closets aren't capable of doing. So you're not fully sure what she can do. Because hold person is not something a closet can normally do. So she ain't a normal closet.
Can I do knowledge arcana to see if it's typical for a closet to be able to regenerate to the extent in which they're regenerating?
Yeah, go ahead. Make that roll. It is uncommon that she is regenerating like this. Like they can heal quickly, but normally it's not. They can't normally regenerate broken bone like that fast. It would have to be over the course of a couple hours. But she's like rapid.
This one's special somehow.
You said that back here by the fire thing it looked like an altar kind of thing, or did I misunderstand that?
That is just it is exactly what it looks like. It is a hole in the ground that looks like lava, but it's not actually lava. It's like this weird mercurial liquid. It's not giving off any heat. And it's just glowing red. And it's much more dim than before. Arkrag, whoever has knowledge arcana can give me the roll. Arkrag, you can give me a history roll with a bonus for your Thessalonian stuff.
Oh,
What, I need to do another Arcana roll?
Yes. This is a separate one.
Because I'm actively investigating this thing,
Yeah.
thinking that maybe it's linked to the power.
I am going to pick the imp up and just repeatedly punch it in the face and walk over towards the lava.
You're like holding it like this and boom, boom.
Yes.
Their head is like snapping back. Pah, pah. Her nose shatters and then it starts to heal itself up again and pah. All right, so you head up there. Lurley, you definitely know that this is where the power is coming from. Absolutely, 100%. The Sin Spawn crawled out of here. She's definitely channeling something through here.
This appears to be the root of that thing's power. Is there some way to interrupt it? I'm not seeing anything.
You also do know that it is probably blood powered, Lurley, and you, Vi,
Blood powered.
and Arkrag. Actually, you know, if you want to roll history too, Arkrag.
What does this mean to be blood powered?
It's
I know
blood
that they're
powered.
powered by blood.
Powered by blood, yes.
Like its own blood, someone else's blood.
Someone else's blood. It is powered by the sacrifice of blood.
Oh.
Maybe I
Well.
don't need to throw this imp in there after all.
You can throw this bloody
I
imp
would
in
not
there.
suggest it.
Can
I
we do
wonder
that?
what would happen if we threw in water.
Oh, Lurley, with your 21, the power of the thing itself comes from some external source. The blood is what you use to channel it. I was not very clear on that. So if you put blood in there, and you can use the power to do something. What she did was make a sin spawn. But the power itself comes from somewhere else. And that's what the knowledge history would be for Arkrag.
We need to find where this is powered from.
Oh,
This is the thing for channeling, but it remains elsewhere.
This
You know everything.
This is a rune well. It is a artifact built by the Runelords. Specifically, this was probably hand built by the Runelord of Wrath herself. It is a minor one, but death caused in anger is what this thing gets its power from. So all those goblins and all those people that died up there, death is what powered this thing. It was probably significantly weaker before the attack on Sandpoint. You also know that it has limited resources, so if you were to drop enough blood in there, you could probably turn it off for good if you drained it dry.
I'm going to slit the imp's throat and like wring it out like a rag into it.
Jesus. All right. Just,
Are you sure that's the best thing?
Oh yes, trust me. I know what I'm doing.
as he says, I know what I'm doing, and all the blood hits the mercurial liquid, and it just goops up and goes into the neck of the imp as it's going in there, and tries to yank it out of your hand. Do you let go?
I'm gonna try to hold on as long as I can while wringing her out.
It actually doesn't seem like it's pulling too hard. You're gonna be like just going inside of her neck and yanking the blood out of her.
Oh,
That's cool. I'm gonna continue to hold on to it.
Yeah, she's just like shriveling up and like aging rapidly, and then it just goes down, and she has stopped regenerating at this point. And the blood starts, the blood and the mercurial mix just start, and then you see a sin spawn hand come out the side, and there's something that starts coming up, and then a second set of hands, and then a third set of hands.
We just, oh my god,
Oh,
we
this
just
wasn't a good
summoned-
idea.
did the sin spawn bleed?
Yeah, they bled.
Definitely, as this happened, be backing the fuck up.
All right, Arkrag, you're here. Corpsey's here. Goodbye, Corpsey.
Corpsey. I want your head. As these sin spawns start coming out, I don't really know what to do. I'm like, run! These my children. I thought I knew what I was doing, okay? I'm gonna just start hacking at them as they're coming out.
Well, the regenerating thing's dead, so
That worked.
that's good.
One less problem in the world. We can keep the same thing. We're gonna let Arkrag go first since he was literally there, and everyone else basically spent the surprise round running the fuck away from that. And the Sin Spawn are climbing out, so they're literally going to be initiative 0.
Okay. But do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes,
against
absolutely.
one for
Absolutely. When he's coming out, you just blop.
Whack-a-mole.
And you're above them, so you get +2.
So attack of opportunity, and then a surprise round attack, right?
You know what? Sure. And you get a +2 to the attack roll because you are above them.
All right. So there's the first. That's a 15, I guess you'd say, for the second.
The first one immediately drops right back into the bubbling crap. And as they're popping out, you can see like it's the liquid is going down and getting darker and darker and darker. So one of them just goes right back into it, and it's a boom. And Lurley, it'll be your turn then.
Oh dear God.
The room is rumbling with the noise of these things screeching.
The whole time I am just reloading and fuck and why from the shadows would you do this?
I'm a professional.
One of them comes up, only to immediately get a bolt right in the neck. And it looks at you, Lurley. And Vi, it's your turn. I assume you're reloading, by the way, Lurley.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's going to be my default assumption.
Can I hit either one of these without hitting?
You can hit the
Umbilier?
furthest one away, yeah.
Alright,
Actually,
I'll
you
hit
don't.
the
There's no
first.
risk of hitting anyone there because the imp's dead and on the ground. So
Okay, then I'll hit the one that no one has attacked yet.
the imp is about the size of a toddler, so she ain't taking up a lot of space. Yeah, you shoot the same one that Lurley hit, and there's 2 bolts right in the same, like right there next to each other. And now it's like looking at both of you, can't decide what to do. And Balir, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll shoot with the girls, but I missed.
You have a 6 because you're still sick. And the sin spawn goes. This one turns and immediately runs at the closest one, which is technically Lurley. And
Damn it.
Arkrag gets an attack of opportunity.
Crit!
Oh shit!
Holy crap.
Double crit! Give me another roll.
That's a 20.
Oh, damn. If you got another 20 in a row. Anyway, it goes to leap up, and you just like casually split it in half, and it just drops.
Direct it back to the well.
So you hit it with the flat of the blade and just slam it back in there. I like it. All right. Goes back into the well. This one, as seeing that, comes at you through the rune wheel. And it's trying to take a bite out of your ass. Does a 19 get you?
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll let it hit, though.
You need to give me a will save, and you take 6 damage. As it turns its head to the side and just bites you like as much of the meat on your stomach as it can. And you feel fine. You feel great. Other than the bite
I feel
marks.
like a wonderful person.
You're not overwhelmed by sinful thoughts. And then it's your turn.
My meatheads! I'm gonna attack it.
My love handles. That's
14.
That's a 16. You're still above it. It's still leaping, coming up. So yeah, that does hit, and
15 slashing.
it slices downward, knocking it back down. It takes a little bit of chunk you, but it's still up. Lurley, you're up.
Yes, I absolutely will just keep trying to kill this thing. Die! Return to the dissolution!
As you shoot right in the head, and it slams over onto the stone, and then just slides back into the goop, and then the goop, and then solidifies and goes pitch black. Just,
As I reload, I holler out, "Oh crap! Do not do that again!"
I knew what I was doing. I mean, it stopped. See, it's dormant. It's gone dormant. We just had to
You
throw
could
it.
at least warn someone that it's going to do such things.
I told you I knew what I was doing.
I just continue shaking my head and reloading in pure disbelief.
If Vi wasn't scared before, she is terrified now. She's gonna do a knowledge check to make sure that this portal thing is like shut down for good. Would that be Arcana?
that'd be Arcana. You don't know.
Shit. I don't know, fam.
I am going to cut the head off of this imp, and I'm going to keep it as a trophy.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to get it made into a belt buckle.
All right. The head comes off pretty easily. The goop there seems to have got a lot of cartilage and bone as well. Took some of that with it when it went out. So it's just kind of like a sack of skin.
Oh, it doesn't even have the horns left.
Oh no, those are fine. It's the innards that it took. The outers are fine. Even her teeth are okay.
I look at the head. I say, "This will make a mighty fine belt buckle, don't you say?"
Do you look through the rest of what she has?
Yeah. Search.
Sorry, you go, Lurley. Sorry.
I was gonna say that seeing no further threats, I'm gonna take my rope back and recoil it up, and just look at Arcraig going through it and mumbling under my breath about bad choices, and I should rethink my company.
On her person is a dagger that she didn't actually get to swing. She has a tiara on her head, a fancy ass black silk gown. That's a little tiny black silk gown, and an obsidian unholy symbol of Lamashtu.
You said the holy symbol or unholy symbol was made of obsidian?
Yep, it's an obsidian holy symbol.
Sweet. I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if any of this is bad.
The dagger is 100% magical.
Well, we have an enchanted dagger. A really nice black silk gown that might fit Lily over there. I don't know.
I kind of smirk as I look at this gown. How nice is it?
I posted a picture in the stream thing of what she looked like.
Ooh.
In that case, I kind of raise an eyebrow, like maybe. And then, quick question: could I use the same counter spell that I used on Arcraig to try and aid the Lear, or no?
No, that is a mental effect. Like
Effect from the bite,
that's not
a magical thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I hand him a cracker. Maybe that'll calm your tummy.
I have a
like
question.
that.
If you're watching on stream, this is what they fought. You can see that actually is a very nice gown. I'm unsure as to why an imp has such, like,
Well endowed.
yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, I know why, because nerds play this game. But
Hey, I resemble that.
you know you're not wrong.
I take the gown.
Yeah, it being a closet, I'm just going to chalk it up to the fact that it has shape-shifting capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
So it's trying to be succubus-like. Damn, succubus!
Here's a spoiler alert. He's more right than he knows.
Want a drink?
Oh, sweet.
Knowledge Arcana. What are you learning? That was you trying to figure out if it was turned off or not, right? Did it stop giving off light? Because I tried to make its light source go away, and I can't tell if I actually got it.
I think it's giving off light, but you know, it'll be right. We know.
Hold on. Let me see here.
power of imagination.
Can you see it now?
I can't see shit.
All right, it's your torch that's lit. That's lighting it up. That's what that is. There you go. Can you see now? Okay. It's not getting up any light. If you see anything in here now, it's because of the dark vision or a torch. Okay.
So, when we get done exploring this place, I'll fully identify this dagger, but it seems magical. And then we can split the treasure as we go through. Nothing else seems to be of much value here besides the tiara and the dagger. This terrifyingly strange-looking, unholy symbol.
Also, the artifact of Thessalonia that you just turned off. That's probably got some value for research.
I plan on researching that for sure.
Alrighty. What are you guys going to do now? We'll go a couple more minutes. Actually, do you guys want to end here? It's getting late. Does anybody have stuff they have to do in the morning? I know you got to work, Nick.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have anything I have to do, but I am tired.
What was that, R. Craig?
I said that's fine. We can end here. I mean, that ends on a combat note. It's finished off, so it's
There's still a good bit to do here, but that was good. You guys also dealt with Suto, so I mean we got a lot done. It didn't feel like we got a lot done, but there was a lot done, like a whole lot.
we got Suto, 4 or 5 sin spawn, closet.
The story aspect of it is pretty nice too. But yeah, there's still a good little bit to this place, so we'll call it here tonight, and then we will definitely finish this off, and we'll definitely finish this off next time.
Yeah, right.
Maybe if I wasn't creeping everybody out so much and making you take your time and be so terrified to move forward, it would have gone a little bit faster. But I feel like everybody was
it
getting
made it more authentic.
Yeah, everybody was getting into character and not wanting to move forward or mess with anything. So it's good. I like it.
Think about it. If you were in this place in real life, you wouldn't be just blazing.
If I was in this place in real life, I'd have walked down, heard all those whispers. I'd just been like, "Oh, cool, I'm out. Peace."
Right? Exactly.
Do we need to get experience points here so we know what we got, or are you going to just give that to us later?
It will be done later. I'm actually going to I'll calculate it out for you, tell you what you guys are all at, since everybody's getting the same XP. Because I got to kind of go through the list here and see what you actually did and haven't done yet and figure out where we're going. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to stop the stream here unless anybody has anything they want to say.
I have a quick thing. Wish me luck. Tomorrow is when I do the interview with Tales from the Fandom for the pre-recording for Women in Gaming Month. That will be in June, I think is what it wound up being. But yeah, so stuff and things, and I've sent the email off to our local friendly gaming store, Heroes Hideout, to try and start getting things organized for us to maybe help do something there as a partnership for women in gaming to celebrate and welcome them all through and to play and so forth, so on.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Good luck.
Hey.
I'd also like to say, I'm going to put it in thing again. If you're hanging out and you have a burning desire to yell at any one of us, you can go join the Discord. Because I have it up all day. I work from home. If you send a message on Discord, I'll see it at some point.
On my phone.
Yeah.
So.
I also get push notifications on my phone, so if you tag me, I'll see it. If you ever wanted to yell at me and tell me I suck at GMing, you know, that's where you're going to do it. That's where you're most likely to get a hold of me.
Constructive criticism is better. But,
Constructive criticism is better, but
yeah.
if you want to tell me that I should just go die in a hole, I'm all for it. Any feedback, I'll take it.
All right.
Anybody else got anything?
I think we're good.
All right. Nighty night, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Hopefully this weekend, I will be streaming some Magic on this channel, just for funsies. Probably just some Pauper Leagues or something.
Woo woo.
Right. Something Snazzy just joined and said, I suck at GMing, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. And have a good night, everybody. Nighty night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi, buddy.
Everybody say good night.
I said good night.
Yes.